Hello, everyone. My name is Peter Sesso, and I am the founder of MaryLives.com. With me today is a good friend of mine, Dave Kriceri, and from the Knights of Columbus here in Flagler Beach, Florida. Dave and I share something important, a deep love for this parish, Santa Maria del Mar, here in Flagler, and a desire to serve the people who need us the most. Today, Dave is here to tell us about an event that supports a group of men and women who deserve every ounce of our gratitude, our respect, and our prayers. These are people who have carried burdens most of us will never fully understand. People who have sacrificed, served, and in many cases suffered so that we could live in freedom. So, Dave, I want you to please tell us about what the Knights of Columbus are doing to honor and support these very special individuals.
Great. Well, thank you for the opportunity to get together today and discuss this. We've decided as a council that, we really wanted to, it was interesting. At our last meeting, I asked our council, which is 300 plus guys, in terms of how many of them were either in the service and or had family members, and it was probably two-thirds that raised their hands. So obviously, military service within our community and our council is very important, and we wanted to present an opportunity for individuals where we could support them who need the help and care they can get by doing the mission to Lourdes, an opportunity to do so through our golf tournament, which is a charity event.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good, Dave. Well, let me ask you this. For people hearing about this for the first time, what makes this Knights of Columbus golf tournament so important for our veterans?
Great question. Well, it's an opportunity for us to collectively, as a community, a parish, as well as a council with the Knights of Columbus, to come together and number one, have some fun, but from a charity perspective, raise funds. Now, these funds, 100% of the funds minus our costs for this tournament, go towards funding participants to enroll and potentially, attend the Lourdes, France, and participate in this function. So that's the whole reason behind it. As we mentioned before, there's a lot of soldiers, ex family members, etc., that are challenged with moral issues, spiritual issues, etc. And this is an opportunity for them to heal, and that's something we want to support.
That's really cool. That's really neat. Well, let me ask you, how does this tournament directly help send wounded warriors, on the Warriors to Lourdes pilgrimage?
Okay, great question. If you go to the site missiontolourdes.com, there's information on there. So basically, what we do is raise funds. It's a Knights of Columbus organization, and they will have to apply. Any veteran or service member would have to apply and get approved. But the funding will go towards the costs of them actually going over there. It's a 5-day event. There's a lot of activities that take place from a spiritual basis that they get to participate in. And if you haven't, go to the site. There are over 25 plus scenarios that they talk about with regards to those that have attended and how it's changed their life. So, which is very touching, and it almost brings me to tears every time I watch it.
Yeah,
So,
I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, let me ask you this. Lourdes is known as a place of miracles. And why do you believe our Blessed Mother draws veterans there in such a powerful way?
well, I think it goes back to the history of 1858 with Saint Bernadette that had 18 visions with Mary, who basically said, we really need to, number one, do penance, but to bring peace to the world. And obviously, after that, there were miracles relative to the stream that flows through there, multiple miracles that have been documented since then. So this gives these members of our service an opportunity to, in essence, become whole in front of the mother. Everybody loves their motherly figure. When you think about who you went to as a kid, who you felt comfortable with, who loved you unconditionally, it's the mother, and our mother is Mother Mary. And what a better place or way for them to start this process of
That's
healing.
a really good way of looking at it. That's really is. This year, Mary Lives, our ministry, is supporting the mission. And how did that connection begin, Dave? And what does it add to the spiritual dimension of this tournament?
Well, I would say, it's our relationship and what you've done with Mary Lives and the growth with that, but also the content of what's on there on the site in terms of a great way to, number one, if you're new to the Rosary and so forth, or, really want to learn more about Mary, to understand her role in Catholicism and our religion. And from that aspect, it's a way to take that knowledge and bring it live to Lourdes, France, to have a better understanding of why, when, and how this became such a miraculous place, and those two connect. So, in essence, it's almost like a beginning session for you to better understand, or a service member to better understand prior to going to potentially going to Lourdes and experiencing what they do over there.
Sure, sure. And why do you believe Lourdes and our Blessed Mother have such a powerful impact on the veterans who are going to make this journey?
Well, I think number one, as we talked about, the beginning back in 1858 and the miracles that have transpired due to the waters, that there's belief there, and the testimonies that are on the Warriors to Lourdes site. As I mentioned, there's multiple miracles that took place there relative to the water and people attending, and it's really, in essence, an opportunity, as we kind of brought up before, that when you're troubled in life, there's libraries full of self-help books that could help you and so forth. But if that was the answer, you'd need one book and everybody would read it and be cured. So we all know that what's missing in our life can be God and Christ, but who better to connect us through that than the Holy Mother? And this is a way for that to happen.
That's powerful. That's a real powerful message.
Thanks.
And how can the public, let's put it, golfers, sponsors, parishioners, and local families get involved and help send a veteran to Lourdes through this tournament, Dave?
Well, you were kind enough to put the registration information on your site, but basically, I mean, we're asking for anything from $5 up to, if you're a foursome golfing and can afford that, or if you have funds to sponsor, you're a business, every dollar counts towards the funding, that we can put towards sending individual service members over there. So, however you can participate, whether it's a little or it's a great amount, anything, we're greatly appreciative of you helping our function and our mission out. And every little bit counts. So, like I said, you can sponsor, you can golf, you can just give a donation, etc. Every bit counts.
One other thing that is a noted, something that when you put this together, is the date. We know it was June 6th, and everybody should know what June 6th is, and that was the invasion of Normandy, or as they called it, Operation Overlord, and how many men sacrificed their lives on that day. And so this is kind of something that in many other ways will be honoring this trip that the Knights of Columbus and the patriotic, by the way, our audience should know that the Knights of Columbus is the largest fraternal order of men in the world. And we are very patriotic when it comes to serving our veterans and our first responders. So let me go ahead and end it this way. Please, we're asking you to support this event. It's very worthwhile. I have a lot of admiration for the Knights of Columbus and what they are doing, and this council. And Dave?
Yeah, I guess one closing note that I failed to mention, which is sad, but this is a way we can participate and help change this, is depending on the statistics you look at, anywhere between 18 to up to 22 veterans or service members commit suicide daily.
Yeah.
So the more that we can send over there to go through this healing process, think of it as saving a life, potentially saving a family, etc. So it's a worthy cause. It's the right cause, and we hope you can support us and at least have an understanding of what this mission is in terms of the Warriors to Lourdes, and keep that in the back of your mind, and potentially pray for those that need this help if you can.
David, I want to thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for sharing this with you, and thank you for serving this country and what the Knights of Columbus, and especially what this council is doing.
Okay, thank you.
God bless
I appreciate
you.
the opportunity.
And God bless everybody.